Hi everybody, it's Justin here. I'm making this video today to talk about something that I've been thinking about for a long time, and it was just something I have just recently thought on my way back home from where I was at today. And for those of you who know me, throughout the years, I've done performances as a stand-up comedian, as an MC, as a performer all around in general. And although there's stuff that I would like to continue doing as a performer, I will continue to host shows at venues you might have seen me at. I will continue to do comedy videos for my YouTube channel and entertain you guys, whether it be in person or at some venue. But one thing I've been thinking about giving up on is the stand-up aspect of me, which is something that I have talked about with friends and family for a long time. I have been going to stand-up gigs since October of 2005. The summer after I had graduated high school, I decided to get up on stage at the Rooster Teeth Feathers Comedy Club in Sunnyvale, California, and decided that was something I wanted to pursue because I was a stand-up comedy addict. I still am, and the writing aspect was something I wanted to dive deep into. And I'm here to say today that that's something I'm to put behind me. It's something I feel it's not something I want to pursue anymore. It's not something that I feel is my goal in life. I have other things I've become really serious about these past couple of years. And I think when I look back on it, my writing has always been something at the forefront of my mind. You know, doing impressions and things like that is something I think I'm good at. But I don't think those two things, although could have been, helpful in success as a stand-up comic, but it's not something I feel I can make my own, that I feel other people can do a lot better. And there's other reasons too. I decided to give up on it. It's something I've always known about my entire adult life since I was 18, 19. All the way through my 20s, it's always something I identified as doing, and as I'm becoming 30 this year, I feel it's time to hang that up. It's always something I've always said to people that I've done, and they always, give kind of the same reactions, like, oh, you're a stand-up comic, where you perform at, where are you, what's that like? And in some ways I feel it's kind of had this weird effect on the way I approach people or the way people approach me, and also on a personal level, it's, I feel like it's affected me in terms of my love life, my personal life. I always find when I look back on mentioning that part, it's always been something in the back of my mind I've been dreading to tell someone that I'm interested in. And I feel it's given people this weird perception of me. Now, I know this is the way how I feel it's affected me. I know it's probably different from others, but I just feel that that's something that's no longer in my, on my path. I feel like it's something I passed a long time ago, and, I guess it's not really a big deal. It's just something that I want people to know it's no longer a part of my life. I will continue, like I said, I will continue to, entertain you in comedic ways. I've really thought about maybe doing some comedic writing, like writing comedic novels. I've already written 2 books that have been published through an independent publisher. And I feel like if there's any future comedic-wise for me, it's through writing or through YouTube videos, which is where I feel my niche kind of is in terms of that aspect. So if you are someone who I've met through on the stand-up comedy circuit and you don't want to be friends with me anymore, that's perfectly understandable. If you still want to stick around, please do. But I think it's time that I hang out. I think that's a part of my life that I hang up on the shelf and I don't pursue anymore, and it's not something that I will be telling somebody I meet for the first time that I am. And I think it's going to be a new experience because it's something I've been doing for the past 11 years, but I just don't think it's who I am. So it's like a weird way, like a coming out video, like I am not a comedian. So yeah, just so you know, that's just no longer a thing that's a part of my life anymore. I'm just Justin. I'm just a writer, just a artist, and many other things, but a stand-up comedian is not one of them.